Hello everyone. SBI, State Bank of India, is India's largest public sector bank, and every year it hires thousands of college students and freshers from all streams for roles like PO, clerk and specialist officer. And the best part, the recruitment is open to everyone, whether you are from commerce, arts, engineering and IITian or from a small town college. Your selection is based entirely on merit. SBI is a people's bank serving 50 crore customers with over 22,542 branches and 63,000 plus ATMs in even the remotest parts of India. And to do so, they need a strong army of people to boost their customer service. And that is why in today's video, I will walk you through everything you need to know to get a job at SBI. From the types of roles you can apply for at SBI as a fresher and a college student, its online application process, exam patterns, and the complete recruitment process. So if you're a student or a recent graduate, then this video is a must watch for you. On this channel, we have already covered how SDFC and ICICI Bank hire freshers. We will cover more banks and PSC opportunities you can prepare for while in college. So please subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss any of these videos. So let's get started. SBI offers a stable, well-paying government job with growth, allowances and respect. As of financial year 26, SBI plans to hire around 18,000 people. It is the largest recruitment drive in decade. So this is a great time to target SBI for your first job. At SBI, fresher can typically apply for 3 roles. First is clerk, that is junior associate. It is frontline customer handling roles. Then probationary officer or PO. It is management track position leading to branch manager and higher roles. And then specialist officer for multiple areas of expertise within the bank such as marketing, IT, treasury, credit, risk and more. So first let's talk about SBI Probationary Officer or SBI PO role. It is an entry-level position for the role of a junior management officer. The applications usually open in July. As a PO, you will take on key responsibilities across various banking functions such as customer service, cash handling, loan processing, risk management and more. So now let's take a look at the details of PO program starting with the eligibility criteria. Students who are in final semester of their graduation or have already graduated can apply for the PO program. The age limit is 21 to 30 years with relaxation provided for minorities and persons with disabilities. You can see the details on the screen. If you are selected as a PO, you will be at probation for 2 years during which you will be paid rupees 48,480 per month and will be given intensive training in different banking areas like relationship management, loans and treasury. And if you perform really well during this time, then you will be placed in the next highest rank, that is either Officer Junior Management Grade Scale 1 or Officer Middle Management Grade Scale 2. I will cover the application process for the SBI PO program in the next session, so make sure you watch the video till the end. Next up is the Junior Associate role. SBI hires candidates for customer support and sales in the clerical cadre. So put it simply, Junior Associates are basically clerks at the bank who carry out everyday banking operations such as talking to the customers, managing cash, opening accounts and more. Even though you start as a clerk, there are chances to get promoted to officer roles through internal exams. Students who are there in final semester or those who have already graduated can apply for the Junior Associate position. The starting salary for this role is 26,730 per month. Apart from these roles, SBI also hires for specialized roles like IT officer, legal officer, HR officers and more. These usually require specific professional qualifications and relevant work experience. Their selection process varies depending on the role and usually involves interviews or specialized tests. SBI lists the job vacancies for these roles on their website. So now that we have explored the different types of roles that are available at SBI, let's understand how you can find and apply for SBI jobs as a college student. SBI usually doesn't hire through third-party portals. They list their job vacancies on their own career portal. So select the role that you want to apply for and download the official job advertisement or job description. Go through all the instructions carefully before you start your application process. And once you are done with that, click on Apply Online. After this phase, your online application process will start, which is same for all the jobs. So let's go through it step by step. When you click on Apply Online, you will usually be asked to register as a new user. This means giving basic details like your name, birth date, phone number and email. So make sure all this information is correct because it will be linked to your application. After registering, you will start filling out the detailed application form. This form will ask you your personal details, your education qualification, your work experience, if any, and your preferences. For some jobs, you might be asked to choose your preferred exam centers or interview locations. Step 3 would be uploading document. To submit your job application at SBI, you will need to upload scanned copies of your recent passport size photograph, your signature, and your left thumb impression, and a handwritten declaration. This is a short note where you write that all the information you have given is correct. The text for the handwritten declaration is shown on the screen. And once you fill out the form and uploaded the documents, the last step is to pay the application fee. So make sure you print out your payment receipt and the submitted application form for your own records. So now what happens after you have applied? Well, once you have applied, SBI hiring process will begin. After you have submitted your application, the SBI hiring team will review it to check whether you met the eligibility criteria and have the general qualification for the role. If you get shortlisted, the next step is an examination and or an interview. While there might be small changes depending on the role, the usual setup includes 3 phases. So it will start with an initial exam, then main exam, and then interview. If you qualify the initial exam, then you will have to appear for the main exam. And if you get shortlisted, you will be called for an interview. If you are applying for junior associate, clerk roles like customer support and sales, there will be no interview. Instead, there will be a local language proficiency test for whichever language you choose. And for specialist officer role, there may be a test followed by a direct interview depending on the post. And the hiring process for SBI PO role starts with the initial exam, which is an objective test where you have to solve 100 questions in 60 minutes. Each question will carry 1 mark. There will be 3 sections: English language, quantitative aptitude, and reasoning ability. Next is the main examination. This exam will consist of objective test for 200 marks and descriptive test for 50 marks. The objective test will have 4 sections: reasoning and computer aptitude, data analysis and interpretation, general awareness about economy and banking, and English language. Each section has a different number of questions and duration, as you can see on the screen. You will need to score passing marks in each section to qualify for the next round. And immediately after you complete your objective test, the descriptive test will start. But there is a catch. The descriptive test will start only if you have scored qualifying marks in the objective test. It is a 30-minute test where you will be required to write a letter and an essay to assess your English language proficiency. If you pass the main examination, you will be invited for a group discussion and an interview. In the group discussion, you will be put in a group of 10 to 12 candidates. The panel will give you a topic which is usually something related to current affairs, politics, or the banking world. Through this round, the hiring team will evaluate how confidently you speak and how well you listen to others. The personal interview is a crucial stage where the hiring panel will assess your personality trait, your career aspiration, your leadership qualities, analytical skills, and adaptability. These rounds will be for a total of 50 marks. The final selection will be made by taking into account the marks you scored in the main examination, GD, and the interview round. The examination syllabus is more or less the same for every role, but there may be differences in the number of questions, duration, and total marks. I would suggest that you visit the official advertisement for these roles to check the details. After the final interviews or tests, the hiring team will make their decision and the results will be declared on SBI's website. If you are selected, you will be onboarded after proper documentation. So alright, that's the wrap on SBI's hiring process. I hope you now know how to find and apply for jobs at SBI and how their hiring processes works. One important thing to note that there is that SBI charges an application fee for making a job application. So make sure you are applying only via their official website. If you have any questions related to the SBI hiring process for any of the roles, drop them in the comment section. And while you wait for SBI to open its applications, you can still apply for banking jobs on Internshala. There are many roles available like banking sales, financial operations, and relationship management. Most of these jobs do not need any experience, so they are perfect for you. And here's how you can apply to them. Visit internshala.com and register yourself as a student. Create your resume using Internshala's free resume builder. Browse the available jobs in the banking sector and select the ones that match your interest. I have added a link to banking jobs on Internshala in the description below. Click on apply now to apply for a job. Simply answer the application questions and submit your application. If you are shortlisted, the hiring team will get in touch with you for the next steps, which usually involve an assignment and an interview. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until then, all the best.